What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Welcome to MX vs. ATV All Out here on Start Your Systems. Oh my goodness, we can't believe that the day is finally here. All Out has reached, well, the consoles so far. It is early access on consoles and will be available in a few days on PC, but yeah, we're going to go ahead and show off this game a little bit here. My name is Kellen, for those of you that don't know me. I have ran Start Your Systems here for the last lovely 3 odd years or so. And I'm going to kind of ride around to get a feel for the game here for a minute while I introduce myself. But I'm just trying to learn the air physics and everything. I'm really just brand new at it all, so I'm going to suck. Don't worry about that. I'm working on getting the movements down and such, and then I'm going to dive into the career mode. So this is kind of maybe your guys' first look at it, but definitely my first even feel of it, and I am struggling to get a handle of it. But what I'm noticing right off the bat is obviously the air physics are supposed to be pretty free, and they are, to be honest with you. They are quite free feeling. I feel like I can control the bike all the way around to where I want it to, and then do some kind of quirky things in the air. It's a strange feeling, but it's pretty cool. This little starter map right here is like a training center that they give you right off the bat, so that's kind of cool that it lets you ride around, and it's got these little gears in the air that you can hit, all sorts of different stuff. I am not going to waste too much time here, though. I want to get right into the career mode, so we're going to go to events. And let's see, what can we do? So there's a garage. There you can upgrade your vehicle, tuning, rider, all this different stuff. But I want to do the events. So let's do series. And we'll do amateur motocross to start. And I want to let's just go all out from the beginning. No practice, no qualifying. We'll just start easy. And we'll do Maple Hill first. All right, MX vs. ATV All Out. Can you guys believe it? It's finally here. A lot of this hype built up around this game. Obviously, we had Monster Energy Supercross, the game, drop not yet. Well, it's been a month now, so been playing that on the channel, and now it is finally time for MX vs. ATV All Out. So those of you that don't know me, like I said, my name is Kellen, and I have ran the SYS channel here for the past 3 years since it started, with myself and another buddy, Jeremy Hinters, helped out. And I'm only saying this really because I know that there's going to be quite a few people that watch this and don't know who I am or what this channel is about, because it's going to get to a fairly decent-sized audience based on our past gameplays that we've done like this. This is interesting, this start. Oh, so you can apparently roll on the start. Interesting, so we'll drop the clutch and go. In the first corner. Very fast start right there. It's a little bit laggy, to be honest with you, as well. But a little bit more about me. I have a background pretty deep in moto. I've raced it since I was 10, so I know motocross pretty well. Man, this is uber laggy. I'm on the PS4, by the way. And so why listening to me might be decent enough while playing this game, and my thoughts and opinions on it, is I got a job straight out of college, well, in college still, with Verb Media Group. So I worked there for about 4 years until it closed down. But part of my job there was to run the Verbmoto Gamers YouTube channel, and I got that gig due to my pretty long experience in the gaming realm of everything. Just been playing video games for a long time, know a lot about motocross video games, and I've seen the whole gamut of this. And I've seen this game compared quite a bit already to MX Unleashed, really. Like a little bit of Untamed, I guess I could feel coming out of this already. But man, this is really laggy. It's kind of annoying how laggy it is already. They being MX vs. ATV, Rainbow Studios, etc., have already announced there will be patches, like day one patches and stuff, to fix a lot of this stuff. But this is a little gnarly right up front, especially on a track that is pretty low brow from what it seems. So it looks like the terrain deformation sticks pretty much where everybody has hit those main lines, obviously, as it should, but I haven't really seen any lines that I've taken get the terrain deformation yet. And I've gone out of the normal line a couple times. This is really weird how laggy this is. I'm kind of a little bit in shock. Whoop. But yeah, I ran Verb Gamers for a long time. I worked at Verb for a long time. I've been in the moto industry for a long time as well. And obviously, Start Your Systems, this channel, is sort of my next forte into that whole realm. And so you don't have to listen to my opinions, but it's nice that you showed up and watched part of the video, at least to this point, right? Alright, so I am in 11th of 16. Just trying to get my feet wet here, trying to figure this whole game out, trying to get a feel for things. It's very, very fast. Like, you can come into corners and really super lay it over, which I've seen a lot of people talk about too, that it's kind of slot car racing almost. Like, you can just throw it into a corner, lay it over, and it will go, which kind of sucks because obviously you want it to be a little bit more of a challenge if you're a diehard moto person. If you're super arcadey and like the arcade type of stuff, then this is probably a good showing for you. Something that's not too difficult to learn, I would say. Alright, so 9th in my first race. Not ideal, but it's something, right? And I didn't change too much about this game. I got a little bit of flack last time in my Monster Energy Supercross first look that I left some of the settings on or didn't change things or what have you. And I mean, just to kind of explain that, I'm doing this as like a full first look. Like, you are seeing my 100% honest opinions, thoughts, everything you can think about with this game. Wow, there are quite a bit of tracks just in this series alone. I wanted to do that Bucking Horse Trail one. That looked pretty cool. So we got 6 tracks to make it through amateur motocross. Oh, it looks like I can only go to the ones nearest that I started. So let's do Crimson Creek. This game is going to be wildly in depth. I can already tell that just from looking at things I've seen online, but also just from looking at the menu in this game as well, how many options there are to go around. I will get into in a moment the customization aspect of it, the bikes, the gear, engine components, you name it, that you can put into this game. And if you're watching this as a quad rider or a UTV fan, I probably am not going to do that in this video, but I'm going to have a lot of videos coming out in the next couple days, so you can be sure to check back. But obviously, my background being in motocross, I'm going to probably do a little bit more of the motocross than anything. And here we go. Weird that there's no start gate there, but whatever. And I like how challenging the AI is. We didn't really like the whole lag experience there at the beginning, but the AI is very challenging. Getting knocked on the side in the air. Just able to go right through the banners there. Sweep through this corner. Is there other camera options? Yes, there is. Got the slot right camera, so I'm going to run this for a little bit. I know people love the slot camera in this game, so show that off a little bit, what they got. Damn, came in and cleaned that guy out. So I'm riding a little bit better this time, but alright, maybe the slot camera is throwing me off a little bit. Here's first person, which I haven't seen too much gameplay in the first person, to be honest. Also, taking a look, you'll notice how many different pro riders there are available in this game. Oh, come on. It didn't even tell me it was going to reset me or anything. That was weird. It's weird how bad it's lagging. Like, it just can't handle this many riders or something? I don't know. Get past a couple guys here. And I don't like so far, I'm not a big fan of the collision physics. It seems like very easily riders can just push you around and such. The air physics seem pretty cool. I guess the collisions would be okay from the sense that it is kind of realistic how they can hit you and such, but you would think that you'd fall off a little bit more often because of it. And now I'm just all alone back here because I got pushed off the track and ended up getting resent back on the track. Oh, man. Yeah, this whole air physics thing is going to be kind of a quirky thing to learn. Another thing I'm noticing is WFO, my friends. I am wide open all throughout the track for the most part. Liking the terrain deformation though. Looks like it's actually digging in, kind of creating lines. Really curious to see what this looks like eventually in a Supercross stadium. It looks like we're probably just going to get to the motocross stuff today. I'm trying to think of how I can explain the feeling of this game. The slot car effect that I talked about does feel pretty noticeable. Like you can quite well throw it into a corner and it turns no problemo. And then the second you get off the ground, the bike just becomes really free. Like on the ground, it seems like it sticks so hard, and then you get in the air and it just turns into like a float. Like it's just like floating on water almost. It's a unique feeling. I'm not saying it's bad, but just trying to give you kind of an idea of what it feels like for those of you that maybe haven't had the opportunity to play it just yet. Definitely very grippy on the ground. Seems like it handles pretty well over rough and bumps, which there's not a lot of it yet, but you just saw me come into that corner right there and it was really choppy. Not much really happened. So it just went right over it. Just not riding very well. So 16th in my second ever race. I go 9-16. That's how terrible I am at this game already. It's going to be a learning process, that's for sure. Can I exit the series? Options. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright, so it looks like you can just exit right out of the series at any point. I can go back in if I want to, or I could go back to the main menu. I want to show off a little bit of customization in this one. Man, it is a good time to be a video game fan, enthusiast, player, and also like dirt bikes. That is for darn certain. All right, so let's go to the garage. I got like 4,000 credits to work with here. So here's everything that's available. You can work on your engine, exhaust, tires, wheels, clutch, brakes, suspension, graphic kit, sprocket, handlebar. There's a seat/grips hole shot thing on the bottom. I don't know how you can get to that. Let's just take a look at engine first. So you can like upgrade the engine, it looks like, and you see up there near the top underneath MX250F, it changes the power, all this different stuff on the engine. It gives you ranges too, it looks like, so you can change around the rangeability of everything. I'm sure it probably does the same thing with each suspension. So whoops. So like there's 3 different levels of suspension. 10,000 is the highest level of suspension. There's a lot of different cool things about this. What I wanted to see was, all right, so we have the Rainbow 125. This is going to be the ATV 250. Looks like you just get these vehicles. You don't have to unlock them. I haven't seen anything that says I need to buy it or anything. And we got the UTV. Another UTV. Different ATV 250. This is a Rainbow. The other one must have been the Nordic/THQ one. Another 125. This is the THQ Nordic one again. 250F. THQ Nordic 250F. And then back to the 250F I was on already, I believe. Yeah, so it looks like 450s have to be unlocked. Oh, cool. And then we can tune the vehicle here. So like I said, you have different ranges within each of these. So brake and engine right now are the only radiuses I'm allowed. So I guess it could tune the engine way up. But then you see what it does. As I tune the engine up, it gives me more power and ability to do stunts. But then the traction, handling, and brakes go down. So there's actually quite a large range of options to make the bike and all that feel the way you want it to, which is, I think that's pretty unique. Here's the rider. I'm not going to deal with changing my name and stuff. I'll do that later. But you can change the number. You can change the skin tone. There's only 2 helmets I have unlocked. Oh, and then I can unlock them by... I can zoom in here. I can unlock them by purchasing them. So we got like 60, Answer, Bell, Fast House, Fly, Fox, FXR, 7, Shift, Thor, Troy Designs, and Weimar, I think was that last one. It just put me right back at the top. I wanted to see, is that the new Shift helmet? Forget what it's called. Shift white label? Yeah, that's a brand new Shift helmet model that they have in game. That's pretty cool. And they have this year's model Fox helmets. I actually have this helmet in real life. That's pretty unique. They have quite a few goggles to choose from. Again, this is all stuff you could purchase. Gear. Stuff that I already have versus stuff you have to purchase. They have 365, a Chirby's, Alias, Alpine Star, Answer, AXO, Fast House, Fly, Fox, FXR, JT, Moose, Moto Option, O'Neill, Ride 365, Rocky Mountain, 7, Shift, Strict, Thor, Troy Designs, and that's it. Wow, that's quite a few gear selections. And then you can individually customize the gloves, which isn't possible in most games because it comes with just the set, so that's kind of cool. And then of course they have a wide different range of boot selections. You could zoom in and check them out for yourself. This is pretty cool. This is really in depth how you can look at it all, how many options there are. Excuse me, I keep hiccuping. All right, and this is B.R.A.A.P, which is Build Rider and AI Profile. So it says the rider and vehicle you see here isn't you. It is an AI that you can edit, add to the game, and change. So you could legitimately add your own AI riders, which is really cool. So you could just make like a whole team of your friends and stuff that you race on, like not even online. You just race your friends that are non-player computer players. And then the dealership here looks like you can shop vehicles. So let's see. Yeah, so here's the 450s. It looks like those other ones I've already unlocked or something. That's why I don't have to purchase them. But these ones I have to buy. So yeah, they have the 450. They have a 500 in game. That's pretty cool. Or that's weird. It shows a, okay, so here we go. There's a 500. It's a 2-stroke. Nice. The 500's in Unleashed for 4 strokes, which is strange, but whatever. Lots of different options, and back to vehicle. So that's the customization menu. There's a lot of different things going on there. And then we're at the pause menu, events. Eventually we'll get into all these online single events, time trial, arcade. Let's wrap it up with one more. Let's do an amateur arena cross race. Yeah, and I'll keep it on medium this time because I'm garbage at this game. Which one looks the most entertaining? That one looks absolutely chaotic. Let's just go with the center one here. So they have arena cross in the game. They have moto. We know they have supercross. They have UTVs. They have quad racing. Pretty gnarly. There's a lot of stuff going on. This is going to be kind of hard to grasp it all. But really, this is just a video to kind of show you guys like a first look at the game, the broad sense of it, the whole menu options, the gameplay, obviously, and then kind of give my quick feedback on it. I'll break it down a lot more. I'm going to do a ton more videos on this, but obviously just trying to get something out for you guys so you guys can see it firsthand. Let's do a little bit of arena cross action here. Oh, it's so loud. Oh my goodness, these guys are cutting the track in first quarter. So, pretty tame sections here. Nothing really very arena crossy about that. Oh, there is preload as well, and that is the old standard on the right thumbstick. You lean back and go forward, so it's like seat bouncing, I guess. Even on medium, I can't beat these guys right now. AI is tough. Laying it into that corner a little too deep. So hopefully, like they said, they're gonna patch the lag issues here. It's not lagging too bad here for me necessarily, but it's noticeable. Like you can definitely, if you're paying attention, there's some frame lag. It was really bad on the first map. It seems to have toned down here. I'm just not able to keep up with these guys. I really wonder if that has to do with my bike also not being up to snuff necessarily. So my next video, or maybe before my next video, I'll retune the bike a little bit, get it a little bit more powerful perhaps, and actually be able to take it to these guys. So far it is not going great. I keep getting past again. Come on, Roncata, get out of the way. Don't make me slap you like Villeman. I apologize for how trash I'm playing this game. New game to learn, and it's going to be quite a steep learning curve. This is, if anything, talking about how unique it feels, or you know, trying to explain to you guys what I can of what it feels like. It is absolutely nothing like Monster Energy Supercross, Sim, MX Bikes, MXGP. It's nothing like that. It is so unique, so different, which I like. You know, I like having the option to have different games with different physics. I think a purist might say it's motocross, it should all be, you know, and feel the same, but this is an arcade game. I'm treating it as such. Like, I'm not going to go into it with the thought of, like, I hope I'm playing MX Simulator, because I'm not actually doing that. It's just, you know, MX vs. ATV All Out. It's a console game. It is what it is. It's not going to be the most realistic thing ever, but if it's fun, then it's totally worth it. Am I right? So even on medium, I'm still trash at the game. What else is new? All right, so at least I got a 5th in that one, so it's looking half decent, I should say. But yeah, this is MX vs. ATV All Out. I'm going to have a gamut more videos coming, but don't want to go too long with this first video here. So this is just like a first look at it. We saw some arena cross today. We saw the motocross. We saw the free ride compound, which actually I'm going to go back to, and that's where I will officially end the video here. Whoop, error occurred. Application crashed, so maybe that's where I'll end the video right here, but I'm going to go ahead and fix that and jump in again with some more gameplay coming up in a little bit. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe. Any questions you have for me about how it feels or anything, I'll be happy to answer. And thanks for watching. Of course, as always, I will see you guys in the next video. But so long for now.